Hey Brendan, thanks so much for the opportunity of giving you 7 tips or 5 tips to stop smoking. My passion is stop smoking. My name is Humbler Axe, and I'm the creator of the Wizard's Outrageous Scheme for Stopping Smoking. And the first tip I have is for smokers that keep on trying to stop smoking. Year after year, they write down their New Year's resolutions, and each year they fail. I call these people the hardcore smokers, and really out of 100% of the people that want to stop, only 7% are able to. So there's 93% that are hardcore smokers. So the first tip I have is for hardcore smokers is to just stop trying to work with those other plans. They do not cover all of the things that smoking involves in your body. There's 7 forces, and these forces need to be recognized. So that's tip number 1. Get away from those simple plans. If you can stop with the simple plans, go for it. But as I say, 93% of the folks that try to stop smoking fail, and they keep failing. Number 2 is these 7 forces are the instinctive, the sexual, the moving, the feeling, the thinking, and a couple other forces. And these are the 7 forces that smokers need to recognize. So the second tip is to begin to see that your smoking is very complicated. How'd you like to have 7 kids in a room, and they're running around wild Indians, and you're trying to get them all to stop so that you can take them someplace? You wouldn't have much of a chance to do that. And that's the way it is with stopping smoking. You've got all these 7 forces running around, and you're trying to get them all to stop without even realizing you've got that many. So tip number 2 is recognize you've got these 7 forces. Number 3 is, and this is something that's going to be a little bit countercultural, because in our culture right now, we've got computers, all kinds of fast data processing equipment, and we're not used to going back to something, a resource we all have but seldom use, and that is dreams. And what I'm suggesting and showing is that dreams can help people when other things can't. Now, if you can press a button and things work for you, you don't need dreams. But when it comes to stopping smoking, you really are up a creek, because particularly with the hardcore smokers, because they really don't have any resource to help them stop. Now, sure, you can take drugs and you can take e-cigarettes, but all of that is just delaying the process. It's not a stop smoking method. It's a kind of a delayed stop smoking and getting off cigarettes, but that doesn't get you away from nicotine. So you need to figure out a way to get your 7 forces to start going in the same direction, and that's where dreams come in. So that's step number 3. Now step number 4 is, here's the deal with stopping smoking. You've got to where you are because of the way you've been. You're not going to get out of the way you are unless you begin to build yourself up in new ways. And what we do is each week, each day of the week, we assign a force. So for Monday, it's the instinctive force. For Tuesday, it's the sexual force. For Wednesday, it's the moving force. For Thursday, it's the feeling force. For Friday, it's the thinking force. For Saturday, it's the higher feeling force. And Sunday, it's the higher thinking force. So you have all these days with all these forces. So the thing is, you want to do is work on each force each day to try to build you up, because you need to change something in your being that keeps you smoking. It could be something in the instinctive. It could be something in the sexual. You might have started smoking because you wanted to attract some gal, and smoking seemed to be the way to do it. That's buried in you, and you need to work on that. Now, how are you going to do that? Well, the 5th tip is the secret sauce, and that is when you assign each day with the idea of getting some dreams to help you begin to understand why you need to work on that particular force. So the secret sauce is each night before you go to bed, you have a sheet of paper and you write down that you want to learn what you can do to stop smoking by way of learning something about the particular force. So those are the 5 tips. They really help. I'd love to be able to go to your conference and learn some more, because honestly, I think I've got a great program, but I just seem to have a little bit of a hang-up with getting something going. So I appreciate the opportunity. I thank you for the opportunity, and thanks so much for listening to this video. Thank you.